Guys, unfortunately, Sunday has not been saved, but we did get a Foxian boy today, so that's really cool. Yes, gamers, today we have, I'm not going to pronounce the name, Jiaoqiu. I can't say QQ right. I am definitely not going to be able to say his name right either. But guys, we have another 5-star added to the game. Another character which we absolutely know nothing about. Sunday, please come to the game. Don't be Kakolian. But gamers, let's go ahead and talk about Mr. Jiaoqiu. I don't know how to, I'm just going to stop. We're going to call him, Gia. We're calling him Gia, okay? Yeah, we're going to talk about Mr. Gia here. He's a Foxian man, a Foxian beauty male icon, okay? I love the Foxians. Guys, this is going to allow us to maybe run a Foxian team. Miss Ting Yun, Hua Hua, Yukong, and now finally a Foxian bro man. So he is an agility fire type character, which is really good. This means we finally have the trifecta of, well, not the trifecta yet. Well, we have the trifecta, but you know what I'm trying to say, guys. We have all three, or I guess 3 of the dot type characters in the game as 5-star variants now, right? This is going to literally change Kafka's playstyle all around. If he does dot, that is. Now, I would assume that he does dot because he is a fire and agility type character. I would assume this is a direct upgrade to Gwenifin, especially with him being in the Xianzhou. I think that Gwenifin is okay, right? She's a jack of all trades. She is quite literally a master of none. But let's read about what he is actually going to be doing, guys. A Foxian healer. Wait. Healer? He's a healer? This could be good. This could actually be really huge. This could prompt to have a banger Acheron team. This is something that I talked about months ago, right? Where they're going to be introducing types into the game, or I guess introducing different types of characters into these different classes, right? So, for example, right, have a preservation character that like shields your team, or a healer character that heals your team, but it is the type of another class, right? I think that is the direction the game's going, especially with how Acheron's kit works, with needing 2 agility units on the team at all times. This quite literally could fix almost all of her issues, right? This kind of makes it pointless to actually have another, like, I guess another agility character on the team, right? You could run her on the team now with someone like Black Swan and him on the team, right? And then you have an open slot for a support type character to buff her up even more. So if you have her at E0, this is going to be absolutely huge for your Acheron. But we'll talk more about that in a second here, guys. Let's read the rest of what he does here. A Foxian healer from the Xianzhou. Yao. Okay, yep. Let's keep going through it. Often greets. Wait, what? Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, is he the healer? Because it says Yao Qing, but his name is not Yao Qing. I'm confused. Is he a healer or is he not the healer? Anyways, born into a prestigious alchemy commission family, he once withdrew from practicing medicine due to a broken heart. However, he returned to the field to treat the Merlin Claw. Skilled in the study of alchemy prescriptions that views food as medicine, especially those that induce a sensation. Now, what's kind of weirding me out here is how they say a different name here. It kind of happened yesterday when we were talking about the last character where it mentioned a different name for some reason whatsoever. I don't know why. But that's cool. He's probably going to be a healer type character for the agility class, which is going to be really good. I thought, like I said before, I thought maybe a power creep to Gwenifin. I actually think this is better than Gwenifin. The reason I think this is because he plays good with Acheron, like I mentioned before. If he can put dots on the enemy, this would also open up another opportunity for someone like Kafkusi, because she has the ability to reproc dots. Run him on a team with maybe someone like Black Swan that's able to put dots and put all types of dots, if he can reproc, that is. Now, do I think he's going to be able to reproc dots? If he's able to heal and reproc dots, that is cracked. That is OP. Do I think he's actually going to do that? No, I think he's going to be able to debuff the enemy, or put some type of debuff on the enemy. Maybe feed them some bad food or something, I don't know. And then heal the rest of your team or something like that. But I think, let's try to get from his kit now, just from the actual card art he has, right? He has horses racing towards someone. So The horses are probably going to have something to do with his ability. I'm assuming he sends a horse out. Maybe he eats something and he sends a debuff out. Or maybe he buffs the team up, and then whenever the teams attack, they put debuffs on the enemy as a healer. Now, this is why I like characters like this, and this is why I like the direction that the game seems like it's going now. Now, we don't know what he does, right? I haven't seen leaks. Maybe you have. But I don't know what this character actually is going to be doing. But if he is a healer, this is absolutely huge, and I think this is going to show us a direction the game's going to be going in, especially for version 3.0 and onward, because of the fact, if we're getting characters like this that are multi-classing within, like, one typing, right, who's to say we don't get an erudition character that scales off of using other erudition characters, and then we get another erudition character on the team, right? Say we don't have a hunt character that can heal up the rest of the team as well. We already have the planner set, the Inazumo set right now, where if you play with another person of the same typing, you get extra crit rate. That could be a very viable option now for so many teams if they bring this into multiple things. Right now, what did this do for your sustain class, right? I guess what this could do for your abundance or sustain class, what it could do is you could maybe have a sustainer that's a DPS now, and then you scale their buffs off of how many of those characters you have on the team. Another cool option that I see here is maybe introducing a multi-role type character. So let's go talk about, let's just use him for example, right? Maybe he scales off of having a support character on the team, having someone that's Harmony, and having someone in Hildy on the team, and having two of those things buff him up. That would make more intricate team comps. It would obviously restrict team comps, but Acheron's kind of already doing that, and that makes me think that's the path that they're going down. Guys, what do you think about him? Do you like his character design? I think he is super cute. I love cute boys, cute little e-boys. Okay. I'm sorry, I take that back. That sounded weird. I'm sorry. I like cute cat boys. That's better. And he looks like a Giga Chad. Maybe he'll take his shirt off and he'll be absolutely ripped like a JoJo character. I am actually super excited for him. I'm actually more excited for him than I was for, what's her name? Yunlin. Bro, she has her grippers out. Grippers equals child. What other character has grippers out? Clara. Come on, guys. Now, let's go back to him real quick. I am really excited for him. I think I'm actually going to pull on him because I love my dot team. I love my debuff teams. And I think if you have Acheron in your account, with him being a healer, I think this is an absolute must pull, especially for free-to-play players. Like I said, if this does bode well or bode true that he is a character that can heal in the Inhility class while providing debuffs, this is quite literally going to be the best in slot for Acheron teams, hands down. Also, this could play really well for dot teams as well, but Acheron teams 100%, because that opens up another space for you to put a support character in her team. You could then run Ruan Mei, Robin, Sparkle on the team without having to worry about the extra debuff, right? And honestly, this kind of makes, I feel like, it actually makes even E2 even better, because E2 requires you to run one extra Inhility unit, so you're already having to run another debuff on the team, right? If you didn't want to run that and run just like super hyper carry Acheron, you could throw him on the team as the healer for the team, right? Or the sustain character for the team, right? He's going to proc her buff off. While procking her buff off, that means that from this point on, you can run two other support type characters. What does this mean, though, for sustain characters? I think this makes the Abundance class obsolete. I think this could potentially make the Preservation class obsolete. I think we should stop looking at types for what the character is going to do as a general guideline. I feel like there's a very 1.0 thing, 2.0 thing. I think in the future we're going to start getting characters that don't play at all what the class entails, and just plays into it, like it just plays in like a whole thing to itself, right? So we're gonna have full Inhility teams that are just all Inhility, that encompass a buffer for the team, debuffers, everything like that in Inhility. I think the same thing can be said for hunt characters. We're gonna have all that there. I think we're gonna have all that for preservation, and then I think we'll get a game mode that says, hey, if you're using preservation characters, they get a buff, so use this. That's them selling a solution to the problem, because what if you don't pull on, let's say, a preservation character that does amazing amounts of DPS, but this event's like, well, if you use preservation DPS character, you're going to get 100% boost, guys. It's going to make it that much easier. This could make the game a lot harder, But I feel like that's something Hoyoverse would do to sell the solution to the problem at hand. Anyways, guys, we're doing a giveaway, if you didn't know already, for Miss Firefly. How do you join that? Subscribe to the channel right now. You better make sure you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, then what are you doing? After that, though, you're going to be needing to join the Discord. Link in the description down below. After you've done that, hit the party popper. Yippee, you're in the giveaway. Anyways, guys, tell me your thoughts on Mr. Gia. Okay, I want to know your thoughts. And if someone can put a pronunciation down in the comment section down below, that would be great as well. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it. Catch you guys later, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Later, bye-bye.